Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more SAIT Trojans Esports. You're on board with Benny Giroux right now, soon to be joined by one Evan Yokoyama. And we have a beautiful lineup of games ready for you today. A best of three is what is on the dinner table today. We are less than 5 minutes away from getting things underway, but I wanted to pop in and say hello before we hit that 5:30 Mountain start. As you can see, we've got the Academy team ready to go. Meliodas, Virgie, Electrocute, Brazilian Betty, Say Less, rounding out the quintet for your SAIT Trojans here tonight. And, I even had the opportunity, I spent a lot of time with the team today. I got to run some set plays, and I have a little inkling of what they might be looking to do on a couple certain maps. But only time will tell how well they have prepared for these games. And our job will be to essentially wait for them to start. So we're going to switch this over. We'll move to the Be Right Back screen, and then as soon as I'm in the lobby, me and Evan will join you. Until then, don't go anywhere. We'll have Valorant Academy action ready for you. Toot sweet. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as promised, I told you I'd bring you right back when things were about to pop off. And as you can see, we're in the pre-game lobby. We can introduce you to the SAIT Trojans. Getting into it today, it'll be Say Less, Meliodas, Virgie, Electrocute, and Brazilian Batty, which I'm not sure, Evan, the last time you did this, was this the team we were covering, or was it the other one? Can you remember?
I think it might have been. I think this might have been the team last time because I do remember. Okay. A couple of these names do look familiar to me.
Okay. So it'll be me and Evan's second time around doing Academy. We'll just commit. We'll just say it is. We got our maps as well. Haven is up for map 1. Now, Evan's a little newer to Valorant, so we're still kind of getting him up to speed. What have you learned today, like, if anything, about 3 SAIT maps?
3 SAIT maps.
Or if not, I can talk about them a little bit.
Maybe I'll let you lead for that one.
Sure. Yeah, no worries. So I know that the 3 SAIT maps, I honestly give the benefit to the attackers in that scenario, because the 3 SAIT maps tend to be a little bit bigger, and they require your team to be a little bit more spread out. When that happens, it can be a lot easier to fall victim to the initial picks, where you see a glimpse of somebody, and we play at such a high level where even if you glimpse an opponent, that means that they can land their shots on you. So, perfect. So what that means is the 3-lane map for it'll be Georgia State. Once they join, that'll be defending first. Georgia State will have their work cut out for them, just because the Trojans will be able to overwhelm any site they choose. And Evan, you were here to watch a couple of these preset plays that the team was working on, and you can speak to how quickly they can pull them off.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Insanely fast.
Mm-hmm. I did hear a little bit about Georgia State, and SAIT might be, or the Trojans might be up for a bit of a tough time, but I'm excited to see what else beyond what they were practicing earlier, what else they got up their sleeves, and I think it'll be a fantastic game.
Very well said. We, Evan and I were taking a look at the submitted ranks on the NACE website, and couldn't help but notice the level of, or I guess the ranks on the side at Georgia State. They had a pair of players who they claimed, or not claimed, but were listed as Ascendants. Ascendant would be just like 2 rungs below like the top rank in all of Valorant, which I mean that's ridiculous on any player to even have. But given that it's a player that also goes to school full time, I mean definitely my hats off to you. So we'll see what that looks like in terms of an actual, or what that folds out into into the game. These Trojans seem to have the advantage of working together a lot. They've gotten good practice in. I even saw them yesterday, actually. Fun fact, we were streaming Rocket League yesterday and stopped in, and the Academy team had their heads buried in the computer, trying to work out some extra plays and stuff. So they come in today 4-4. It's the same for GSU, despite having those Ascendants on the team, still also 4-4. So which team will improve and push themselves further along this round robin as we enter what is now the 10th week, oh my goodness, of esports action. And it looks like we're only going to be moments away, so we'll be standing by for agent selection, which can be very exciting. What a day. We also have picks for map 2 and map 3 out already. I can actually pull those up quite shortly. That was Bind for map 2, and if they end up having to go to map 3, it'll be going on Split. So I know the Trojans feeling very good about those picks, thankfully. They worked a lot on their Haven, and then we saw them practicing the Haven there as well, and then we saw them practice a ton on Bind, actually. That was off stream, so they're very happy with the Bind, they're very happy with their Haven, and you can see how quickly they selected their characters. These guys know.
Yeah. They're
on ball.
Absolutely. They're ready to put that practice that they put into before the stream right into action in this first match.
Yeah, absolutely. You have to wonder what that nervousness level would be like, right? You can almost relate it to like taking a big test. What are some ways that you relax yourself down for a big test like the one in front of us?
Well, personally, I like to like kind of just take a couple breaths, maybe drink some water, that kind of thing. Just anything to kind of relax that stress before that test, because the more that you can deal like put off that stress, the easier it is to remember the things that you practiced beforehand, the stuff you studied before that, and then just make sure that you got it all down when you're doing the real thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And we'll see if the Trojans can put that together right here, right now. Another good thing is just relying on your practice. For me, the number one thing to stave off nerves is always preparation. The more I prepare, the better I feel. And we'll see if that preparation can pay dividends early here for the SAIT Trojans. And we'll hop on with our side first. Say Less and Company, happy to hang out here. And it looks like it's going to be a B execute, and I saw a little bit of this in pregame. I'm wondering if we can get those, get that game footage together for you, because I'd just like to show you at some point tonight just how hard these guys work, these guys and girls, I should say, actually, how hard they work on their set plays. You can see the electrocute there. She's already prepped and ready, dropping some equipment, and now Virgie's going to move in, and couldn't find some love with the classic. Meliodas was there to clean up, however, and now these teams going to push all the way through. Meliodas and company out. Eggroll takes some shots. He's got to move. Brazilian Baddie picks up the kill on that one, and now bomb is down. Trojans have done an excellent job. There's an early peak for Meliodas.
All right, it's looking like Georgia State's kind of splitting up between the two, trying to pinch the Trojans on the C site.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see players set up on multiple different lookouts here. Spider-Man down from the other side. Great pick from Brazilian Badge, looking for his third kill, couldn't find it. Magic's picked one up by Meliodas, and Say Less with the final kill. Came down to the last person, Evan. Oh my goodness.
I know. Incredible start from the Trojans. Great job staying together on the site, really locking down the entrances, all that good stuff.
And a great job just to stay calm in the moment. It can be a little bit scary when you see the kill feed start to like fill up like that. It can be definitely a little nerve-wracking. But as you can see, the round 2 economy obviously in the favor of the Trojans, having us only played one round. So we'll see what the Trojans will do to try and press this advantage. Something interesting to note is this team is happy to dive in through B, so they're not even really going to be trying to fight them on site. They're just going for a full flank. You can see the Trojans kind of piled up here now as Georgia State makes their rotation through, and now they have a full meeting of the minds on A. Meliodas will be first on site alongside Virgie. Virgie and company trying to pull through. Virgie with some shots, can't find home. There's 3 players there. Meliodas and Say Less hit a pair of doubles, and all of a sudden the round is over.
Wow.
That was fast.
That sure was fast. Like, to start, like it was quiet, and then just, man, it came, when they attacked, it came quick.
Yeah, that was fast and furious, no doubt about it. And the Trojans are going to look to try and repeat basically what they did. Now, the way that these rounds unfold, we're on the bonus round now, which means the Trojans are going to try and stack up the money that they've earned. They're not going to spend any. And because the Golden State, oh my gosh, the Georgia State team has been saving for 2 rounds, they now have a full kit. So you unfortunately have to give the hardware nod over to Georgia State. They have the better weapons. And you can see those rockets from Tejo came from down here, which tells Meliodas that Tejo's at least close. Spider-Man there, a little unsure. Team happy to split things up now. Virgie giving them something to think about. And it looks like they're going to try and rotate this all the way through. And not the worst move, as you can see. C is wide open.
Yeah.
There's some tripwires and stuff that the teams are going to have to be careful about. And all of a sudden they're all on now. Here's Meliodas, comes through with one pick. Ghostly follows through with answer, and Electrocute has a kill of her own. There's a nice follow-up. Electrocute and Brazilian Baddie, both with kills, and now it's a 1v2 situation. Pico is able to refresh that shield just as Electrocute was taking the headshot, and so it'll be the third round going the way of Georgia State.
Yeah, and I think, correct me if I'm wrong, they were kind of trying to do like sort of the same thing they did last round by hitting the Neon's ability there to rush in and try and get on site as fast as possible. But
yeah, absolutely.
Like the issue with that is that like, well, now that they know that that's something that the Trojans are going to be trying to do, they're kind of ready for it, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And it looks like Trojans are going to try and run this down C long. I know they have plays for this as well. Here's Virgie going to come through, throws a bunch of stuff down, and look at the collection on Virgie's screen right now. Electrocute picks up one, Brazilian Baddie picks up another, Virgie follows through, and now all of a sudden it's five Trojans on the site, and they have to hold it down against two other Georgia State players.
All right.
And we're going to find out who that's going to be right here, right now. Meliodas has first pick on these guys. Brazilian Baddie is absolutely locked in today.
And it looks like, are they going to...
Let's find out.
They are, and Brazilian Baddie's going to get them. Going to get Spider-Man.
Yeah, excellent reaction time on the click there. You don't have very many seconds to pull the trigger once somebody passes into your field of view. So excellent work from Brazilian Baddie, and Trojans firmly in control at the early juncture in this game at the moment.
Yeah.
And they've forced Georgia State back into a save round. You can see at the top of your screen there, a couple players have enough to pick up Shield and a Sheriff, and that's going to be about it, the old SNS. So, and Trojans definitely have the money nod, and look, a bit more of a split push as they're going to look to try and maybe scare the Georgia State into over-rotating. And folks, in your top left, you can see all those players moving quickly over.
And it looks, and so three of the Trojans are on, so they, okay, so they're trying to like, are they like baiting out like a push on C again and then rotating back over to A?
Exactly. They were trying to get everybody all nervous and everything, rotating back to C, and gives them a bit less resistance when trying to take it. Now, Virgie found Pika. Unfortunate for Pika. And now it is a 3v4 situation. Trojans have the advantage here. First contact, it looks like it's going to go to Say Less. Nice kill from Meliodas. Another follow-up. Egg Roll picks up one on Electrocute. That's excellent when you're trying to put a dent in the economy. Meliodas follows up with a pair. Excellent work there.
Yeah.
He put it through from, where was that? He was just near A sewer there, it looked like.
Yeah, very, very good job watching those sightlines, keeping watch of where Georgia State was going to be coming from, and just getting them as soon as they pop out.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the Trojans with 4 or 5 here at the early stage. Just want to say hello to everybody watching along at home, all the family and friends of all these state athletes checking out the stream, and those Georgia State fans checking us out as well. Just want to say hello. And we are back underway. The start of round 6 right here, right now. Virgie was in early, trying to send through some shots, but Omen's going to be on the other side of things. And there's an early kill at the other side. There was Ghostly picking up a pick. And the Trojans have to reconsider their decisions here. Haven't fully committed to a site yet, and you can see the Georgia State team with a nice spread throughout the map. So not a lot of unguarded territory right now available.
Yeah, it's going to be. I'm not sure I'm not sure exactly what the Trojans are going to be. What their game plan is right now. It's kind of looking like they're going towards B, but I guess we'll see what they've got up their sleeves right now.
Yeah, it looks like more of a slower push towards B. Brazilian Baddie will hop in, and just like that, players are activated. Say Less. Virgie follows up with one. A 1v1 taken. Say Less in a 1v1 in the ISO. Oh, how can he do? Oh, and that was a nice pickup from Pika. Oh, and now the Cypher ult available. He's going to get spotted through. What can they do? Eggroll picks up one. Excellent kill. Follows up Pika with his third.
Oh, man.
And Georgia State did an excellent job rushing through from either side. You can see this B site has only these 2 entrances right here. Well, the third entrance being here, but They did an excellent job picking them off from either side, and 1v1 from the ISO will also help things along. As an excellent round from Pika, who improves to 7-4.
Yeah, absolutely. And looking at the economy, it looks like both teams are kind of starting to catch up with each other a bit there as well.
Yeah, this might be the most even round we've seen so far in terms of economy. So this round going to come down to who's more efficient with their abilities, who can be cleaner with the gunplay. We're only seconds away from finding out as these barriers drop. And we'll take a look. Virgie, very brave as he pushes through the first peak. Trojans able to take some space. They had to move out of the rockets of the Teo. Now they're having to fire some shots through. That wall will get popped from the Astra.
See if they spot in the corner. Oh, like
two players on. Ghastly and Magic's following up with a pair of kills. Electrocute and Brazilian Batty, the final two Trojans left here.
It's looking like they're moving, or trying to, I guess, approach the site from a different angle, perhaps? No?
No, it looks like they're going to try and just swap things up. Georgia State has done an excellent job of not overreacting to Trojan activity.
Yeah, like, despite seeing, like, 4 of the 5 Trojans rushing A site, like, they stayed pretty spread out despite that, and I don't know, like, they did a good job of keeping...
Oh, nice 2 kills out of Eggplant. And yeah, you were absolutely right. Georgia State did an excellent job staying patient that round, and the fruit of their labor will come in the form of a round win. And all of a sudden, they've won 3 of the last 5, so not a terrible run for them. Magic will also be picking up the operator. You can see there, it's a big purchase, so hopefully they can find some success with it. And the Trojans look like they might be trying for more of this C push here. See if I can get over there real quick. Doesn't look like I'll be able to. Doesn't matter. Here's Virgie. Virgie one-on-one with Egg Roll so far. Teo's close. That ultimate getting used. See if they can find a home for it. Has to move out of the way, and he does. Nice job dodging the Teo ult. Virgie's in first. Meliodas taking shots as well. Team's appearing. Nice couple shots. He's hit damage through the smoke. Doesn't realize it yet, though. Players being shot. Spider-Man's on site. Spider-Man taken out. Here's a follow-up. Nice kill. Brazilian Batty, Virgie, all doing work. And now it is Ghastly who finds themselves... couldn't pick up the operator. They're trying to grab the sniper, but they're stuck. Trying to pick it up.
They're all the sight lane.
Oh. Nice use of the refract, and they'll pull out with the operator. But
missed the shot.
Ran into Virgie trying to save the operator. And Trojans do an excellent job there. Operator recovered, so we were a little concerned about the Trojans' economy, but picking up the operator will do them wonders.
Yeah, definitely saved them good. Sorry, just trying to remember how much it was. 4,000. No,
4,700.
4,700.
Super close. Nice, man. That's awesome, Evan. Yeah, it's by far the most expensive gun in the game, and you know what? It can really sing for you when you want it to. Meliodas has that. I would be very shocked if Peak pushed this. And I was going to say, it sounds like I'm about to be shocked.
Waiting by the door.
You can see the outline here. This is what Meliodas sees. So things definitely a little bit tense.
Got him.
Popped out, and Meliodas hit the headshot as well. That was beautiful. Egg Roll sees a lot of enemies, and he's going to have to back it up.
Looking like they're heading towards A. Georgia State's kind of looking like they're trying to flank a little bit here.
Virgie comes up, picks up another kill. He and Meliodas have done an excellent job leading their team early, and as well as Brazilian Batty, no doubt about that. And the last player alive, Spider-Man, who has quite the task in front of him.
Yeah, and like it's considering like the 3. Oh, yep.
Nice.
And there
Meliodas with the pick off the op, so he's already making that operator sing, and the Trojan can improve to 6-3. Trojans winning the last 4 of 6, it looks like, so excellent work there.
Yeah.
And Georgia State does a great job of keeping neck and neck with the economy. I mean, they've lost 4 of the last 6, and yet they still are able to cobble together a pretty respectable bye.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which should improve their chances here. We're going to stay on with Meliodas because I like to see these operator kills go. Bang! There was one, and Brazilian Batty was able to clean up on that one. Excellent job. And Say Less follows up with one as well. I think Meliodas just sniped that Teo drone, which is arguably more impressive than getting a headshot, if you ask me.
Yeah, I mean...
Virgie gets caught out. Meliodas and company now here. And Electrocute might have an angle. They have to turn around and get Spike, potentially. They're actually just going to both back off the 2-on-1 opportunity.
And, I mean, like, Egg Roll's just one person. They can only watch one site at this point because they're the only one left, so it's not too hard for the remaining 2 Trojans to just grab the spike, run over to another site, and just plant there.
Absolutely.
Now, Egg Roll's got to find a way in.
And it looks like the Trojans have chosen the correct side to wait on. They should run into Egg Roll first. There's a good gauge for you viewers at home just how far away that he is from the enemies right now. Trying to work his way through spawn, and I wonder if he's going to wait and try and grab some exit kills, which means because the bomb's going to detonate in this wide range right here, these 2 players are going to have to push up. And so I have to wonder if Egg Roll's going to try and catch them as they leave site, because it doesn't look like he's going to try and go for the defuse. Meliodas and company are well out of the range of the bomb, so they shouldn't die to it. Here's Egg Roll! And
just missed the shot, but...
by a pixel, it looked like. Both layers will stay alive and maintain the operator, which is one of the more important parts. Meliodas improving to 15, 5, and 6. Ridiculous numbers.
Yeah, absolutely crazy.
Brazilian Batty doing an excellent job there as well.
Yeah, I wish I could pull off numbers like that, but I mean, considering how much experience I have with the game so far, man, I'd probably be lucky to get at least like 3 at this point, but yeah, very
absolutely.
impressive.
And looks like Say Less is going to get pulled into the ISO ultimate. They're going to try and get this here. Popping through. Oh, excellent kill on the 1v1. Nice work. Oh,
but they were waiting for him.
Yeah, they follow through to grab his body, unfortunately. So that'll be 1 down.
Well, a trade is better than being down a player. So, I mean, it's not definitely not the worst outcome there.
Absolutely. Electrocute in a fight with Ghostly here. Followed up slightly. Virgie picks up 1 kill on Egg Roll after taking out 2. Virgie follows up with another one. Was trying to use his ultimate, and it'll be a follow-up from Magic, who picks up the extra kill. And Georgia State not going down without a fight. He's got the little stress toy. You can see it was a stressful round for him.
Oh, I thought it was a pug for a second, but no, it's a bear.
Yeah, it's a little bear.
Last round in the half.
All right, last round.
All right, the final round of the half. Will the Trojans improve to 8-4? Will Georgia State bring things ever so closer? And we mentioned before that the attackers may have a slight advantage because of the 3-lane map, and so far that seems to be the case, with the attackers winning 7 of the 11 rounds at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the things is, like, they've been pretty consistent with, or they've been pretty good at, like, switching up which sites they've been attacking in each match. So it's been hard to pin down exactly what the Trojan strategy is going to be.
Yeah, absolutely. And it looks like it's a huge push. Virgie was trying to work the way up B, but they heard the approaching Teo. Virgie comes through, breaks that shield. Excellent shots. It looks like they are going to try and make this B work. This is a site where they had a little bit of issues earlier in the round. Gonna push through. Looks like first contact may find its way onto Brazilian Batty. They're actually happy to move. Pika had to watch out, take a couple shots. Nice work. Pika picks up 1. Now trying to fire through the wood gate and not finding a home there. Operator picked up. And now just hanging out outside the door here, trying to give their teammates something to think about. Meanwhile, you have Verdi and Electrocute taking the site.
30 seconds left.
It's a nice wall use. And just a collection of Cypher traps to get in the way. A Quickscope doesn't find a home, but Electrocute will follow through, and
Oh, but are
they
they?
will have to stop.
Oh.
Not able to land the defuse and the kills at the same time, so it'll be the
Switching sides.
Georgia State team pushing forward, bringing things within 2, and now it is your Trojans who will have the tall order of trying to defend on this 3-lane map.
Yeah. So like that first attacker phase where they had the privilege of being able to like switch up whatever area they wanted to go for first, A site, B site, C site, whatever. Now it's Georgia State's turn, so now the Trojans are going to have to try and fend against the exact strategy, or not the exact strategies, but like the same idea of what they were taking advantage of the last round.
Yeah, absolutely. So they'll have lots to think about in terms of what might be facing them, and the Trojans also have multiple set plays on this side of things as well. As you can tell, Virgie and Say Less make the right call, and they have Spike. This is an early play. The Trojans were practicing this. As soon as the barriers go down, these guys are pushing every time.
Yeah, very, very aggressive start for the Trojans, and I mean that it's not a bad idea either. Like, the faster you can rush them down when they're not expecting it, like you can hit them hard, and then as we saw, drop the bomb. So now they've got to defend that from Georgia State.
Yeah, and the Trojans are all over that bomb like ants on a picnic, trying to hold Georgia State back. Oh, just missing with the tracker dart there, unfortunately. Ghostly goes down.
Enemy remaining.
Electrocute finds one, couldn't find the Omen, follows up with another. All trying to fire through, and it'll be Virgie picking up his second kill of the game. So Trojans do an excellent job taking an aggressive stance. And we'll see what kind of adjustments will be made by Georgia State now that they know, hey, the Trojans are going to get the jump on us if we're not careful.
Yeah, yeah. And it looks like the Trojans might actually be switching up from that aggressive start and going more to like a spread out setup that I guess what Georgia State was kind of doing in the first round. So
yeah, it looks like they're going to try and play for some picks here. Early shot, nice kill from Leotis. Tries to follow up with a second, doesn't find any success. Brazilian Baddie had an outlaw through, or a Marshall through bottom. That can be very risky, but he's able to make it work. So early pick for the Trojans. They're up by 1 player, 5v4 situation. Georgia State's been pretty good at making it work with 4 players.
all right, all of them stacked just outside of the A site, starting to just kind of checking out, seeing what they can see there.
I would say Les is in a dangerous position here.
Oh
He
yeah.
doesn't know where these people are, where exactly they are, but he knows they're not looking at him. There's one.
There's
Tries to go
two.
through with a second.
And-
Headhunter pulls out. I saw the vision, say
Oh my
less.
gosh,
I saw the vision.
We're so close to getting a Say Less triple kill,
That would
but
have been a fantastic triple, there's no doubt about it. Meanwhile, Magic pushes through, and he'll be taken out by Virgie, who had that site on lockdown. So through the efforts of Virgie and Say Less, we have a 9-5 game.
yeah. All right.
That's that coveted bonus round. The Trojans shouldn't be spending too much money here, and Georgia State will unload the bank. What's another way to say that? Empty the bank?
Empty the bank.
Empty the coffers?
Empty the coffers. Yeah,
There
I was
you go.
What else? What other ones?
I can't think of one.
Me
I
neither.
like emptying the coffers. They're going to empty the treasure coffers here, and actually a couple buys from the Trojans. I'm ever so slightly surprised, but there's a reason that these guys are on a pro team and I am not. Nice stun, doesn't hit it, and Virgie able to take advantage of the enemy smoke to give himself some room.
Yeah, it looks like Georgia State just had to run back briefly just to grab the bomb, the spike, but looks like they got it planted.
Couple of kills there, and Electrocute's going to try and rush through here. Falls through with Bucky. Nice kill. And it is a 3v1 situation with GSU Pika alone on the back site. Now, what does this look like for the Trojans? How nerve-wracking is this? Trying to hit the share of shots, doesn't hit, found the other way, and taking out the diffuser. Now it's a 1v1 situation.
Ooh,
nice
nice
kill! And he's only got half the bomb to defuse. You can see once they get it over the half, you only have another half to go. So
Right.
13 seconds is more than enough for the Trojans to get things done.
Yeah, that was a really tough situation for Pika. Like at that point, 1v3 with the bomb down, with the spike down. Sorry about that, CS:GO brain. With the
Totally fair.
With the spike down, 1v3. Like it's gonna be a tough situation to try and actually keep the spike defended, because there's just so many sight lines that the Trojans could take him on with. And he was close with like got it down to the 1v1, but
Absolutely.
yeah,
Look for another fast push from the Trojans here. They'll actually be smoked off, so they won't be able to make the play happen that they want. Virgie picked up 2, however, and I unfortunately missed them. Pika and company follows up with another. That's 3rd for Virgie. What does he have for us here? He's trying to move past his teammate. He's going to do just that. Gets hit by the ISO. Tries to follow up with a couple. Falls through. Oh, 4 for Virgie. And all of a sudden, we're on Ace Watch, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my goodness.
Can he do it? Cypher has to know that Virgie's coming for him. Virgie's going to try and find this 5th kill.
Say less. Distracting.
Virgie can get it. He
gets
can.
the ace.
The ace.
Let's go.
Virgie.
Say less running in with distraction. Amazing.
Great teamwork to ensure that the ace finds Virgie. I always love when teammates are willing to help you get that last kill. So excellent work for Virgie, who, as we can see, is very fired up about their ace. Always love it when you can get an ace that's also live streamed. So there you go.
Yeah. Live stream too. I mean,
However many people are watching.
yeah.
More than a couple on YouTube. What up, YouTube viewers? All right, and barriers down. It looks like it's going to be a potential B push. We got 3 Georgia State players outside of B. And actually, Magic is going to go ahead and take Garage here. So it could be a mid to C push, but you can see the 3 conglomeration of Trojans hanging out on C, and they will make that very difficult.
Yeah. And we had an early pick from Brazilian Baddie on taking out Pika there.
Yeah, that's a hard hitter that's taken out for the Trojans, and now Electrocute had, caught view of the gun barrel there.
Ooh.
And
There
let's
we
see.
are.
Oh, beautiful kill.
Catches the headshot
Tries to
there.
follow up with another one. They're getting pressed with utility here. Oh, just gets taken out through the smoke. Excellent shot from Eggroll there. Falls through the op shot from Meliodas. Now it's Say Less on site. They have to defuse the spike and or take out Ghostly.
It looks
Let's see
like
if they can do that.
Meliodas,
Tries to follow through.
Meliodas gets the knife, and now it's
was
just diffuse.
Excellent use of that Blade Storm there. The Trojans are going to bring this to map point. So map 1 at the stage now where things can be moved towards bind, which would be our map 2. So in the event that this game ends, I'm not saying that the Trojans are going to end it here. Whenever this game ends, we are going to swap to the BRB screen so I can take care of a little bit of housekeeping, and then we'll be back on for the start of map 2, and we'll see which team takes that one. I'm not saying any team is going to win this one or any team is going to win the next one, so no commentator's curse. None on this side.
No, absolutely no bias here. We're completely impartial. We're the impartial watchers here.
Well, and I'm prone to jinxing. It just happens.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
Yeah, we don't want to say anything here. We don't want to say anything.
Absolutely. Here's an early touch. Pika turns around. Oh, and just caught Brazilian Baddie off guard. And they're going to be all over the B side here. Say Less has Magic holding them down. We'll see what that turns into. If anything, Magic keeps peeking through.
And they're going to just catch a glimpse.
Oh, just saw each other. Nice damage done there. Trojans hanging out on either side. Great kill on Pika. That's a big hitter for them. Tries to follow through. Another kill for Say Less. He's heating up. Meliodas picked up a kill on the other side as well. Now both Georgia State players forced to vacate the site. Oh, and he gets one through the chamber cage. So that will be the end of map 1. Some final thoughts from Evan before we throw things over.
Honestly, very, very good performance by the Trojans and by Georgia State. Both did a very good job keeping things unpredictable, not really trying to keep the other team from knowing what they were up to next. And I'm honestly really excited to see what's going to happen next on Bind. I'm excited to see what other tactics both teams have next to keep each other on their toes.
Absolutely. Well, we'll be right back with Map 2 action. Don't you go anywhere. Academy Valorant is right around the corner. Ladies and gentlemen, esports action rolling along here. We are only moments away from some map 2 action, and as promised, that map being Bind. We didn't see a lot of the pre-game, or not pre-game, like set plays that the Academy team likes to run on this map. But it's one that they feel confident about going in. It was something they mentioned to me in the pregame. They just said flat out, we like our bind game. We like how it feels. We're not going to mess around with it too much. The focus for them seemed to be on one of the newer maps called Corrode, the map that would have come out about this time last year. So the map's pretty fresh still. They also were trying, you know what, I'm not going to say that. I don't want to give away too much of their strategy because there's some maps that they're trying to avoid, and I'm going to not say it out loud, just in case there's some enemies out there watching. So I'm not going to tell you what their worst maps are. I will tell you they're confident on the bind, they're feeling good about the Haven, and the potential map 3 split is something that they are feeling good at, or feeling good about as well. So I think we're waiting on just one more Trojans player, which gives Evan and I just a chance to hang out. And you know what, one slight thing, fun fact, Valorant has skins, gun skins, as you know. They change up every day, and it's kind of a lottery system. So sometimes you can get really cool skins in the store. Sometimes you get really bad skins in the store. So while we wait, let's do a little bit of gambling, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, the store. Ooh, I see a couple epics. This is probably the best skin available right now. When you level it up, it's got we can even watch a little pregame. Yeah, listen to that.
Oh, I like the space sound good.
Yeah, right. The gravitational uranium neural blaster. Yeah, that's lovely. The Mage Punk Electro Blade. This is definitely up there for some players. I like it. I would like to see a little more from it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean compared to the uranium neural blaster, like it's not quite as flashy, but I mean, yeah, it definitely still has like a style to it, and I can appreciate that.
It's nice. It's nice. This one pretty straightforward. This is mostly for style points, I think. It's very basic for those players that don't like a lot of craziness. The Xeno Hunter Frenzy. It sounds cool.
Yeah.
It's got a little fake heartbeat sensor there, a la MW2. Are you comfortable saying I'm there? How old are you?
I'm 19.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, bit of a generational thing going on. I'm turning 28 this year.
Wow.
Don't say wow.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Come on, man. No, I'm kidding.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like
okay. That. When I was in, I would have been in junior high, I remember, because when Modern Warfare 2 came out, the Call of Duty game, it was so hyped up. People were bringing their copies to school and holding them up in the air like trophies to show off to everybody that they had them, which is just so funny. And the heartbeat sensor was introduced in that game, and it was a huge point of controversy. So it's just cool to see one in there. Reminds me of MW2.
Nice.
And yeah, love that.
Looks like we're starting here.
Bind is underway. Fun fact, I played, so my first year, unironically, I had a little more free time, so I played Valorant a lot more in my first year. And Bind was the map that I had the lowest win percentage on. I don't know why, but something about this map is difficult for me. I don't know what it is. I haven't had a ton of success on this map, but your Trojans, and those are more important people here, feel good on this map.
And just in the lineup, looks like we've definitely had some changes in the lineup compared to in the Trojans lineup compared to Haven.
Yeah,
we got
see Electrocute swapped over from the Astra to the Omen. Astra can be a very high maintenance agent. You are kind of required to go into a vulnerable state to be able to use your abilities, which can be kind of risky when we play on a smaller map like Bind. So I'm not surprised to see that switch, and the Brazilian baddie going from the Sova over to the Sky. Sky having those 2 flashes, those guiding lights. The Trailblazer, which can help clear out those pesky corners and stuff like that. So to be Trojans attacking first. For those who don't know how the banning system kind of works is the Trojans were able to pick the first map, and then the Georgia State team picked whether they could attack or defend. Georgia State picked this map, and Trojans were able to decide whether or not they were attacking or defending first. So Trojans happy to start both games on attack, and we'll see what that strategy will get them here early. You can take a look at all the guys there. Electrocute getting those down. Virgie taking point here, trying to fire some shots through the smoke. So early smoke out of Eggroll, who we saw swap over to the Brimstone. These smokes a little bit different than the smokes we've been seeing. As you can see, they're not hollow. So they're a little bit scarier to go through.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, out here on the other side, Spider-Man taken up by 3 players, ran into Meliodas head first.
All right, and it looks like
Trojan rotation.
Yep, pivoting over to B site, and looks like Georgia State's kind of doing a bit of the same.
And Say Less is creeping up there as well. A couple nice shots being hit. And it's going to be a hard rotation. All of a sudden, it's a 1v4 situation. So coming through, trying to hit shots. Nice accuracy there, but Pika is shut down by Meliodas. That's his 3rd kill on the round. So after completing or coming first in the lobby last game, Meliodas is going to pick up right where he left off, it looks like.
Yeah, very good start for the Trojans. Really showing, I mean, I guess, yeah, just showing Georgia State they mean business. They're just because, like, the maps changed, they're not going to let up that pressure.
Yeah, absolutely. Just working through a couple technical difficulties. I'm locked in. I apologize. I'm here and ready to go. Electrocute is going to throw up these smokes first. Fun fact, Evan and I don't actually sound as handsome in person, trying to work out the deepening of the voice.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have quite that deep voice that we had earlier, but hopefully
I don't have that Beasley voice.
Yeah, the Beasley voice.
Gone.
Hopefully, yeah. Is it fixed now?
I have no idea. We're going to find out. Either way, Electrocute is on site, and they have a player. Oh, my goodness! Magic had to drop on Electrocute, but she dropped the spike and got the kill. Excellent work. Oh, you are kidding me.
Wow.
Here's Spider-Man running into a bunch of players. And
What, the flawless, amazing.
yeah, flawless round for the Trojans.
That was a fast sweep by the Trojans. Holy moly.
Well, if there's ever a round where you want to get the flawless, it's the second round where your team has all the money and the opponents have none. So excellent work pressing the advantage. That second round, you can lose that.
Oh, yeah.
It seems like a gimme, but you can 100% lose that if you're not careful. So excellent job out of them to make sure that they're on top of things.
Mm-hmm. I have noticed, like, the Trojans, their Viper. Who was the Viper again? What was
that Viper is being played by Say Less.
Yeah, setting up the wall right there just outside of the gates there.
Yeah, it really cordons off the site and allows the Trojans to fight through one section at a time. So they don't have to worry about the entire. Meanwhile, Ghostly got a nice pick on Say Less. Electrocute with a kill as well, trying to follow through. Magic gets taken out. Virgie following through some shots. He's able to get one as well. And now the Georgia State team taking positions on multiple sides.
Yeah, let's see if they can catch Georgia State peeking here. Oh,
dodges the flash, takes out one, nice kill. Here's Electrocute. Now they're going to try and throw a flash, but it's not going to hit.
Ooh.
Trying to fall through. Nice kill. Electrocute with the trade, and now they have their hands on a Vandal. And
it's looking like it's going to be a 1v1. Electrocute moving over to B site instead.
Yeah.
That's you know what, fair enough.
Makes the right move, taking the teleporter as well. And I noticed that Ghostly used their ability to try and take some space. Now here's Cute, and was just taken out, and it was a fast push onto site for Ghostly. They weren't messing around.
Yeah, and Electrocute just missed Ghostly there to end out the round, or end out the round match. I'm a little confused.
The round.
Yeah. So we'll see what they've got up next.
Absolutely. We'll see what the attackers have in store for us. What side are they going to choose? They've had good success on A, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them yet running things up of B. You'll notice they'll probably take, it looks like they might send 4 people up B long here. They really only have 2 people to watch. Now, this little icon here, the top, this is the teleport for Yoru. So if he doesn't find any contact here, you're going to watch he's going to hit the teleport to give his teammates some support over here.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, so we'll keep an eye on that in the background. Meanwhile, Virgie and company pushing along very slowly. That dog actually doesn't clear out the rest.
Oh.
So instead of Spider-Man going all the way down B long to make sure that there's no Trojans, he gets caught. Virgie works his way up, saw the dog all the way, and had a good idea where they were going to be. Meanwhile, Say Less pushes through. There's one taken up by Egg Roll.
And then
Now
out goes the wall there.
Brazilian baddie in alone, faced with Egg Roll. Will these two teams...
Who's going to hit it? Who's going to hit it? Oh.
You can see that spike was
Shots
down
there.
as well.
Oh.
This is what the game looks like for the other two. Pushing through, tries to find one.
Virgie getting the double kill on
Virgie
both
got
of
a
them.
double, excellent work there. Virgie's going to throw down the spike. Meliodas going to fall through. Actually, it's Brazilian baddie. So Trojans all taking turns, popping off and securing rounds. And it'll be a 3-1 victory, or sorry, not victory, a 3-1 match as it stands right now.
And it looks like they've got Trojans are starting. They've definitely started to build up kind of a lead in the economy here.
Yeah, absolutely. It'll be, yeah, you're absolutely right. It looks like Egg Roll is going to be the only person buying a primary weapon. And it looks like they're just going to try and stockpile their money for the next round, which means Georgia State could play aggressive here. Brazilian baddie pushing through with the dog, finds Pika, so at least they know. Virgie's going to come through, tries to slide, doesn't find success there.
It looks like the rest of the. It looks like some of the other
Nice kill.
Georgia State that were on B side have now taken teleporter and moved over to A side to back up their teammates.
Yeah, excellent kill there from Electro Q as well. Virgie's going to try and follow through with one.
Oh, just missed.
Oh, nice work there. Followed through by Brazilian baddie, and Say Less, who's way out here, manages to pick up a final kill for the round. So the Trojans winning 4 of 5 early, and we'll see what that economy looks like now. Yeah, it'll be a full buy out of the Georgia State, or sorry, potentially a half buy, half and full buy. We got a Guardian in the mix.
Okay.
So not the Vandal Phantom primary, but still a one-shot headshot weapon. So something to be aware of.
Oh, okay. So a couple.
It looks like
what is
everyone's
that?
got a rifle except for Spider-Man, who's had a challenging start to this game, but Valorant is one of those games that can change on a dime.
Oh,
Pika!
just-
Early pick. Nice work.
Watching that peak just manages to take out Brazilian baddie right as the match starts.
Yeah, by a pixel, and Virgie gets caught by
What
the
is going on?
ultimate, the orbital strike out of Pika. Found good success. And we mentioned it before, when your team is down on rounds, they usually end up with the ultimates a little bit faster unless the kills are spread out, which in this scenario they are not. Trying to follow up with one Magic with a nice kill there. And all of a sudden it's a 5v2, so the Trojans
Oh, Pika watching.
in a bit of trouble. Ghosty
Oh,
falls up,
no.
Electro Cute's got to go
Oh,
on, and
no.
Pika with the third.
Oh man, that smoke though. That was very unfortunate for the Trojans because they all, at least two of them, just came out of that smoke right at the wrong time, right into, I believe, Ghostly's, or hopefully I'm saying the right person. Just barely walked out of the smoke right into Ghostly's sight lines there.
Yeah, absolutely. Those brim smokes are so. I think there's something psychological about it too. When the smoke is solid like that and you can't work your way through, there's a bit of a block. And yeah, you're absolutely right. Trojans on the wrong end of the timing equation there. And you can see the teleporter being used as Georgia State's going to try and, actually they'll refract back. So Georgia State not putting their eggs in one basket here early, but it is Egg Roll who's going to try. Oh no, he's not. He's going to come back.
Yeah,
I thought he was going to leave.
Yeah, and after last game with that early snipe on the Trojans, it's looking like they're being a little bit more careful around that sight line there too.
Yeah,
where
nice kill from Virgie to follow up. Brazilian baddie uses their ult, trying to come through, gets flashed. Egg Roll was also flashed. He saw the mark of the blind coming through. There's one, falls through a
triple
three.
kill.
Brazilian baddie with the triple. Meliodas in on the action as well. Brazilian baddie will improve to 9 and 3. Oh
my goodness. That was a wonderful flash by Brazilian Baddie, hitting the flash, getting into position, and just waiting for Georgia State to move in to snipe that triple kill.
Yeah, absolutely, and we'll see what the follow-up is going to look like for both teams. Trojans having some success firing things up through B, and it looks like they're going to try and do the same. Spider-Man hanging out outside of the garden entrance. Meanwhile, the Trojans are going to try and run this through B window / this is colloquially known as hookah, this area right here.
Oh yes, I think I remember. I think I remember you mentioning that last time I was here.
Absolutely, it's one of those call-outs that definitely sticks in your brain. You're like, hookah, what is he talking about?
It looks like, I'm not sure which Viper, but I think that was their ult, or...
that one was the secondary smoke from the enemy Viper.
Oh, right, okay.
No worries at all. We're all learning, and to be honest with you, even at this stage, I still learn things about the game. It's a pretty interesting move from Virgie. He's going to hang out in this teleport. He's trying to find an unfortunate soul. That soul could potentially be GSU Pika, but I don't think that Pika's going to take the bait.
All five going
push.
in.
Here
all
they
five
go.
going in. Smoke down.
Trying to get through.
Oh, but
couldn't find success with the ult. Virgie. Teams are going to try and exit, and they will.
Jump in.
Ah, my goodness.
30 seconds left.
Things getting interesting now. Trojan's going to have to put something together
here.
here.
It's 5.
Ghostly. Excellent kill from Electrocute, keeping things interesting. It's Electrocute and Say Less. Can this dynamic duo get it done? Let's find out right here, right now. Nice blind. Good teamwork there.
10 or 12.
Oh
11.
my goodness, they're whittling them down.
But can they plant the spike
Magic.
though? No.
Oh, Magic with the double kill, able to clean up for Georgia State, and they dig their heels in. Now only down by 2 rounds.
Man, that round. Oh man. The timer really was like one of those things that was like really having the Trojans be like, we gotta do something. We gotta, even though it's a 2v5, but gotta move in. We gotta get the spike down. Otherwise, it's gonna be a loss anyway.
It weighs on you, no doubt. When you can see the timer evaporating, it just overloads your brain. And it's something that always impresses me about these athletes is that it takes so much to overwhelm them. They're just always in control. They're always calm. And that's probably why I can't make it out of bronze. Meanwhile, Trojan's going to try and throw this up the A site here. A site usually held down really well. Pika is kind of the tip of the defensive spear, but he is taking some shots through the smoke, and he's going to have to back up. Trojans are going to try and work their way out of this brimstone smoke, but as I mentioned before, it's kind of keeping them held back a little bit. Trojans a little nervous to push through.
Yeah. It's looking like both teams are kind of rotating towards the A site, yeah.
7 players account on site on this A, and so we have a battle ahead of us.
Oh yeah.
GSU.
Get out. Brazilian Baddie just turned away to miss Pika. Oh man.
Yeah, Pika with a pair of kills. Ghostly picks up their 3rd kill. And Electrocute has to try and find some success here and can't. So now Electrocute hits the reload. They're going to try and pop through.
In there,
and they teleported behind Electrocute, and it'll be a round cleanup for Georgia State, who all of a sudden have won 3 of 4 so far. And if you want to improve your math skills, 4 of 7.
Yeah, and it looks like tables are kind of turning here now. It's
and in the hardware too. Look at this.
Yeah, it's Georgia State's turn to bring out the big guns, and the Trojans' turn to try and see if they can eke out a win here with not less than ideal weapons.
Yeah, excellent work so far from Georgia State, keeping things close. Brazilian Baddie and company, and oh my gosh, these two are so
what
close
a
to one
rush
another.
from Pika.
Virgin comes through, Meliodas back. Electrocute falls. Say Less picks up a pair. And Say Less is in deep here. You can see how close that Yoru is. All of a sudden it's a 2v2. This is some absolutely ridiculous play from both teams.
All right.
You can see Say Less could be in some trouble here from Egg
Oh,
Roll.
just caught a glimpse. Just caught a glimpse.
It's not
Oh,
looking good for Say Less, but now Meliodas
no.
with the ultimate 2v1 situation. How is this going to unfold? Let's find out.
Oh, let's see if they can catch one of them at least. Magic just around the corner.
Oh, Meliodas didn't
backing
fall
away.
for the fake TP either.
Oh, gets one
Finds
shot.
one.
Let's go.
Oh, you can see the Yoru back up. He doesn't want any of that action. 35 seconds separate us from the end of the round.
All right, and it looks like Meliodas kind of potentially has a chance here to grab the spike, run to the site,
Yeah, absolutely.
but it looks like they might meet each other here.
Magic came all the way around and sees the anchor, but he's not going to destroy it because it would tell Meliodas, hey, somebody destroyed your anchor. So
Yeah, let him know exactly where he is.
absolutely. Now,
Watching down
unfortunately,
this.
Meliodas not looking in the right position
Not
right now, and the ultimate use, so Magic in another dimension right now. He's able to see the enemies. Enemies not able to see him.
Oh, it's
They're
gonna
trying
pop.
to find.
Okay.
Magic knows exactly where he is now.
Now he's back.
Meliodas hits a teleport, and now he's way out of the way. But Magic has to go for the defuse here. And no smokes or anything to back him up. Pops out.
Oh,
what
the
a
shot!
flick!
What a shot by Meliodas!
Wow.
Holy crap! That was
Yeah.
a fantastic shot.
That was a nice flick. He didn't have the cursor exactly where he needed it to be, but the slight fine adjustment from Meliodas gets things done, and the Trojans able to stop the bleeding. They'll win their first round after dropping 2. And the economy in a bit of a reset as both teams have their weapons under their belt and ready to go. Those coffers that we mentioned earlier in the broadcast completely emptied, and a pair of ultimates on board for the Trojans, and we'll see what they do with those ultimates right here, right now. Virgie, he'll approach. Gonna
comes
try and
Bird.
dodge the flash of Spider-Man, and will. Virgie hits the stun, but not in the right corner. Can see how close they are, and
catches the
Spider-Man using the flash. A couple of superhero references in a row. The Flash, Spider-Man. What game are we playing? Who knows?
Maybe this is Marvel Rivals. Who knows?
Maybe Marvel Rivals with the friends we made along the way. Both teams hanging out outside of B. One player down for GSU. So it'll be SAIT trying to press the multiple player advantage. Magic gets a nice
Ooh.
kill on Meliodas. Eggroll follows up with one as well, and all of a sudden things turning as the Trojans drop a pair of players and the man advantage.
Yeah.
Looks like they're going to try and run this back towards A.
And I did see they grabbed a little orb there just outside the door. I'm not entirely sure what that. What's that? There was like a little black orb just outside of that choke point there.
That is the ultimate orbs. So you can pick those up for a free point, and those are only available. Meanwhile, oh my gosh, I don't think they know.
Oh no!
Let's
no!
Let's 3 go. Ghostly has all 3 of them
Ghostly
available.
right
What
behind
is Ghostly
them.
gonna do?
Oh!
They have to try and get
no.
bombed down. Ultimate used. No!
Oh.
It's a pinch from all sides. Virgie picks one up, turns, tries to pick up another. He
Gets
will.
one though, but they
find
can't
the
get the
extra kill.
Oh, but they couldn't get the spike down either. Oh,
And
no.
Ghostly with the sneaky positioning. Oh, wow.
What a flank by Ghostly.
Yeah, between the ultimate use from the ultimate, the GSU Pika had that orbital strike hit some success, and man, oh man.
Coming into this last round before the swap, Georgia State has the potential to tie it up. They have the potential to tie it up going into the swap.
Yeah, and that would give us a brand new game with these two teams slated to swap sides, and we'll see which team will find more success one way or the other final round before the swap, and it's also a hardware advantage going to the side of the Trojans. Brazilian Baddie's going to push through here, doesn't find a home there.
Pika getting the triple kill there on the Trojans. The spike dropped in that corridor there with the smoke. It's not looking good.
You can see it's Meliodas and Virgie, so a pair of players that you'd really want left. Meliodas picks up a nice kill there, falls through. Virgie picks up one, and now things not looking as dire as they were several moments ago.
Yep.
Magic's on site, and he's got a couple players to deal with.
Yeah, and it looks like Georgia State not most of their players aren't on the site that it looks like the Trojans are going to be going for, but Magic's in that corner, but with Virgie watching it. Oh, is Virgie watching it?
Oh,
No.
wasn't watching U-Haul. Was one thing I was concerned about as things were going down. He didn't clear U-Haul, so things a little nervous, and Magic follows up surgical with it. Never a doubt for Magic, who takes on 2 Trojans alone and comes out on top. So we will be reaching the halfway mark, which is very exciting, and we are in the same position that we were in at the start, which means it's an even game. So neither team able to come up with it here, and we can take a look using our handy dandy free cam at a bit of the SAIT setup here. You see that trap being placed, that wall being used.
Yeah.
Excellent work there. And on the other side of things, you can see players getting set to push through showers and through the main B hall here.
We'll see how the Trojans do to respond to Georgia State. Probably going A. We'll see what they do.
Yeah, what does
for
this
that.
look like from the top position? That dog used early. Smoke's being fired down on either side. It'll be Electrocute,
goes up.
who's the point of first contact here.
Oh,
They're hanging out inside this smoke, and no Georgia State player is going to clear it. Nice kill from Electrocute, popping out of the smoke.
just bumped into them, gets that kill.
Oh,
But
double teamed through you all.
all right, and it looks
Brazilian
like
Batting Company on site.
moving in.
Oh,
nice
great kill from
headshot.
Virgie.
Yeah. And it looks like they're going to get the defuse.
Virgie gets taken out from behind. Another follow-up. Meliodas trying to find the enemy, and Say Less will get the final kill. So the first pistol round goes away to the Trojans. One thing that we've seen, Evan, from the very first start of this matchup is that the Trojans are able to take the first 2 rounds.
Yes.
They're usually winning pistol round, and they're usually converting on the buy round following. And so I think for the Georgia State team, look for them to be a little more careful and calculated, because I think they don't want to give up the extra 2 rounds to the Trojans right here, right now. 7-6 the score. I will not be reading it the other way around.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, you read it the correct way, I guess. So
Yeah, that's right. So they'll have to wait a little longer to get one of those out of me, unfortunately. Meliodas will be the point of first contact, and this is what it looks like for him, right?
Oh.
He can't see what these guys can see. Magic picks up a lovely sheriff kill on B long and getting the better exchange.
Oh, and it looks like they're
Holy.
actually moving over to A side instead of going
Massive
for
team
B side.
teleport. They're going to swap sides after taking out the player. Now Virgie
They're all going. They're all there.
Yeah, full team flood on the site like ants on a picnic. Here's
are they gonna
Sayles
catch?
trying to follow up. Can see all those players. Virgie's going to have to wait out this smoke.
Looks like Brazilian Baddie going in with the dog to get some info.
Now he's got the Spectre. Sayles gets a nice kill with the Spectre. Excellent work there. Falls through another one. Falls through with a
number
second.
2.
One-on-one situation now. It's Sayles and Magic. He spotted him out of the corner of his eye. Sayles pops out. Headshot kill!
Oh my
Sayles
goodness.
does it!
Oh, that one had me scared, because like, they caught Sayles right in the middle of reloading, and I was scared. I was really scared. I thought for sure they were gonna get him, but
Man, Magic has not missed many shots. When he has a clear line on your head, Magic is hitting those shots, and so I'm super surprised that Sayles was able to make it out. But and that's just as a compliment to Magic, not anything to say on any of the Trojans. Magic's been locked in, and so excellent work to take advantage of the missed shot, and the Trojans take the first 2 rounds as they've done through map 1 and right now through map 2.
right, and it's looking like they're gonna Georgia
long
State gonna
push.
be starting with the B push.
Now Meliodas will be the person that they're going to run into first, ideally.
Oh, that was
didn't find the kill, but hits the teleport and plays their life. This is very important for the Trojans.
and it looks like Brazilian Baddie and one other
They
person,
ran into Virgie and company.
were trying to flank there, but
Trying to come through on the
Not-
wrong side of the hardware equation there. Nice kill. Nice pair of kills. Electrocute and Meliodas picking up where their teammates left off.
Yep, and now Georgia State's left to try and get that spike either off of B site or to get those final 2 kills on the Trojans.
You can see Pika, who's approaching ever so carefully, drops a smoke. And who will see each other first?
Oh, Meliodas!
Nice
Wonderful.
crosshair placement. Just didn't even have to correct.
Player standing.
Oh,
Ghostly
now
picks
we're
up a
onto
kill.
1v1.
Let's turn off the
Ghostly,
outlines.
or Meliodas has the health advantage
Oh,
here,
hurt them leave.
but they're gonna use the teleport back to A site. Okay.
Yeah, so it'll be very tense position here.
Oh, I thought they were. Nope, they are going to do the plant.
What
Now,
does this look
peek
like?
around the corner.
Oh,
Oh!
Ghostly. Excellent
Oh.
work there.
What a
Not bad
what
at
a
all.
headshot from Ghostly! Incredible.
Yeah, both teams just inch their way toward each other, and they'll collide with devastating effects.
Yeah, had the health disadvantage, but still managed to clutch out the win for Georgia State there.
Yeah, and patterns continue, man. It's Georgia State who's often winning this bonus round.
I'm seeing a lot of Phantoms on Trojans.
Yeah,
yep.
majority Phantoms. 3 out of 5 players electing to go with that Phantom. Not a bad pick on Bind. I think Bind has a lot of these weird, like, closer sort of things. We'll hop on with Magic here. He's using that Dimensional Drift to try and gain some information for his teammates. Meanwhile, Virgie and Electrocute are going to have to give up sight. This is the right thing to do. When you have 5 players pushing you, just give up sight and make sure you give your teammates a chance to retake properly.
All right.
Meliodas comes through here.
Say less.
Electrocute pushes way through.
Okay, say less taking out Spider-Man and one more.
There's
Name
Egg Roll.
Mesh.
And that'll be the final kill there. I managed to spectate that whole round. I actually didn't grab a single kill, so I apologize. Fighting my way through this round, but the Trojans are the victors of the round, so we'll take a 9-7 lead. And this game, one of the closer ones that we've had the joy of calling, no doubt about it.
Yeah, absolutely. Like this match in particular has just been neck and neck, going like Trojans get 2 points, get 2 points up, then back to Georgia State catching up with them, and then of course the tie off for the swap between the two sides.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
It has indeed been a very, very close game.
Well, Trojans have done an excellent job here, but to your point, neither team has been able to string together more than 2 wins. And the Trojans are going to look to try and do that right now as Pika manages to get through the first peak without getting in any trouble.
It's looking like they've left.
Saw the foot there, saw the foot, tries to follow up, and Pika gets to kill a Ghost versus a Phantom, and Pika makes the crosshair placement work, so finds the headshot. And interesting move here, as you can see, Egg Roll has the bomb behind him safely.
Yeah,
So
I did notice that.
they're not going to pick it up just on the off chance that they get picked and the bomb goes down in a position where they don't want. But in my opinion, it's always a little bit risky to play without the bomb. You want to
Yeah.
play with the bomb.
Yeah, because I mean, like, there's always the potential that maybe that it's pretty rare, but there's always the potential that defenders could come across the bomb. I don't know if that's ever actually happened, but it could happen.
It could. You're absolutely right. It
Oh,
could
no.
happen. Pika picks one up the other
for a
side.
sec-
Oh, my
Yeah,
goodness.
sorry, I got confused there. For a second, I thought someone was sneaking up on someone, but
No,
no,
that
no,
is
no.
completely fair.
But yeah,
Looks like
and-
Pika's going to get hit with the blind here. They are approaching. Tried to go through the other way, and they do well to take out Pika. He's a big hitter for their team, and that leaves the site wide open for Egg Roll. Egg Roll has been one of the team's better players. He was a team leader last map, having a little bit of trouble this game.
And this is, yeah,
This Viper Pit is very, very difficult to play in for the Trojans.
yeah, and I mean,
Egg Roll has a little bit of advanced visibility as well, so they will be able to see players first. Batty caught him sneaking outside.
just looked away at the wrong moment.
Yeah, just popped out, and Brazilian Batty in a situation where I would say the odds are stacked against you, but Brazilian Batty finds a way, and the Trojans will take a 3-round lead, so winning the last 4 of 5, but again, not cresting that 3-round in a row mark, and we'll see if they can do that now.
Yes, we'll see if they can break that streak, if they can break kind of the trend that's been going on this game, and yeah, potentially we'll see where they go.
Absolutely. The team's going to agree to potentially meet outside this area right here. That triple smoke goes down.
Looking like Electrocute kind of holding that same
Yeah.
position that Pika did the first round.
Electrocute was taken out early, unfortunately, and it'll be a nice entry onto the site. Brazilian Batty tries to follow up with a pair. Now it's just Virgil alone on site. He gets taken out from Showers, and now it's Meliodas and Say Less who have to
Get
things
one.
together. Meliodas, or sorry, that's Say Less who picked up one. Nice work there. Meliodas has the operator. Will they? Oh, he saw the throw.
Saw it.
So he knows where to look. Say Less is happening upon GSU Pika.
Slight hit. Oh,
Nice
Say Less hits
kill.
another one.
Trying to follow up. Smoke laid.
Drops
and I don't
down
think-
from the position.
Yeah, and it was Ghostly who picks it up. Now it's a
but it's
1v3.
1v3.
Saw the head there, and
Oh.
Eggroll popped at the other side. So Eggroll from Showers finds a home, and like we said, no team can win 3 in a row. So the pattern continues. Trojans picked up 4 of 5.
Yeah, and now it's looking like they picked up the off that. I'm gonna get names here eventually.
Meliodas.
Meliodas had, and now Magic. Now that op belongs to Magic, so we're gonna see what Georgia State can do with that free op.
All right, yeah, Meliodas using that free op, and it doesn't look like there's going to be any players there to use it on, unfortunately. And Pika picks up that initial kill on Electrocute. Now Verge has to hold this site down on his lonesome for
And
the
it's
time being.
all 5 rushing the site. It's gonna be a
Yep,
but it
pops
doesn't-
out here.
Oh.
Nice kill.
Nice.
Follows through the stun used. Virgie not in any trouble yet. Can he follow through with another kill? Doesn't land the
Oh.
shot. And meanwhile, at the other side, that's a nice kill. Brazilian Batty picks up one as well.
Okay.
Meliodas.
Watching that sight line, ready for someone to peek
Oh,
out,
they're
but
gonna
they're gonna
leave.
run away. They're
They're
gonna
going to
move.
have to reposition.
It looks
And
like
it'll be Magic who will happen upon these enemies first. He'll actually teleport out to the other side of things.
oh, interesting.
And it'll leave Say Less as the primary
Oh, are they?
point of contact. Say Less, is he
Looking-
going to fall through the teleporter? No,
No,
he is not.
gonna take the long way around. It's
And honestly, kind of the safe choice.
fair enough. Yeah, I mean,
Just
how
missing the
close
shot.
they were to that teleport, like it would have.
Oh yeah, somebody could have easily been waiting for them, no doubt about it. Meliodas able to teleport out of trouble. Brazilian Batty going to try and send a flash over the top, and they will. Say Less follows up with one.
Ooh.
Brazilian Batty tried to find the kills there. Say Less follows up with a 2 of their own. And back to the winning ways for the Trojans. They'll pick up what is a 5th round out of 6. Or oh my gosh,
Yep.
yeah, 5 of
Fifth
6.
out. Yeah.
Excellent work so far.
Very nice switch, like a very nice switch by the Trojans, and then the retake on the B site. Very, very well done.
Nice use of vocab. That was an excellent
Yeah,
retake.
I know. I'm starting to pick some things up.
I'm very impressed, Evan. You've done an excellent job at this this evening, man. Lovely work so far. And Trojans echoing that sentiment with some lovely work of their own through this second half. First half is definitely a little more risky, but there was also, they're following the exact same pattern as the first half, where they've won early and then the GSU team started to pull some rounds together. So
It would be interesting if we do see, like, I don't know. It would be funny if like this round ends up playing out the exact same pattern, but
definitely would be, and that would bring us to overtime if things worked out exactly the same. Brazilian Batty follows up with more than a few shots of his own. That was a kill for Ghostly on Say Less out the other side, and it'll be teleporting towards Electrocute's side of things, and Magic is going to use his ult to at least gain some space here through mid. They'll be
Spot Meliodas
spotted.
there. Oh,
Pop now.
did see him though.
Meliodas with the turn and burn.
Oh, very.
Oh, my goodness.
What a wonderful shot by Meliodas. Saw magic coming after the
ultimate use.
The ultimate use there. Yeah, thank you.
The dimensional drift.
Dimensional drift. Ah, okay. Thank you.
Ah, no worries. No worries. There's so many ultimates to learn. Oh,
Now
Virgie in the smoke, dodging. Oh, nice slide out shotgun kill for Virgie, and the Trojans bring things forward to match point, which also would be match point in the best of 3 unless the Georgia State team pulls together something miraculous, which is always in the realm of possibility.
Yeah, always possible to bring it back from 8 to 12.
And mentioning this for no reason whatsoever, in the off chance that the game ends kind of soon, which it may or may not, I have no idea whether or not it will, we do have a post-game interview slated waiting in the wings, so we'll probably pop off to an alternate screen when we get that kind of set up and ready. But if GSU pushes through, then we will have no post-game for you whatsoever. GSU Pika gets caught by his own teammate's ultimate. It'll be Pika who comes through first, gains some info, and is able to refract back out. Meanwhile, the Trojans able to take defensive positioning around the site. Electrocute follows through with a blind of their own and use the ultimate. Can't find a home for it. That's Pika with the shutdown on Virgie's ult, and Electrocute falls as well. And match point maybe a little further away than we had initially thought, as now it's a 3v1 opportunity.
Yes, let's see what Meliodas can do now that it's a 1v3. Not in. G.
Looks like he's getting the call to save.
Oh,
he's gonna save.
Oh,
I don't know if he's gonna push this. He's gonna try and wait for some exit kills, but I think he's saving.
Oh, yeah. To be fair, that's probably the safer option here. Like, an op is an expensive loss, especially to take on 1v3 with only an op. Like, it's a powerful gun, but like it's maybe not the most realistic expectation.
Well, and they have the credit advantage here, so it looks like SAIT's going to be able to rebuy. Meliodas won't have to. Electrocute has more than enough money to buy, whereas Magic and Ghostly may not be given enough money for a full loadout here. This is going to be kind of interesting. We'll see what they end up with. 39.50 was the total, so Ghostly's going to be able to buy, potentially not a full, oh yeah, they'll get the full loadout going. Magic, sitting at the 3,400, will be able to, we'll see what he comes through with. I'll be interested to see. And this match point, one of the tenser ones, for sure, no doubt about it.
Yes, absolutely, no doubt. We'll see.
Pika and company poke through. They're going to push here. Pika, he's pushing. At the backside, there's Meliodas. He's got company waiting for him. He's got a gun with him. So he's just swapping between the Vandal and the Operator here. Virgie's going to try and pick it up.
And I did notice Eggroll, and I did notice Eggroll not putting up the Viper wall there as well.
Yeah, they went with the pit instead, so the Viper pit hoping to gain them extra thing, but oh my gosh, say less, took him out. So no Viper pit. The opponent, or the opposing Viper pit, Meliodas falls up with one, and now it's GSU Pika. The fate of his team resting on his shoulders.
Is he gonna see Virgie? No, he is not.
That is a final score, 13-9 for these Trojans, and they will take the game 2-0. And we will step aside ever so briefly after hearing some closing thoughts from Evan, and we will get our post-game sorted. So, Evan, some closing thoughts from yourself.
Honestly, Trojans did a fantastic job, as did Georgia State. Both teams did a great job, especially in that second game. I noticed Georgia State definitely was starting in that first round. They were definitely starting to kind of pick up on what the Trojans were trying to do and managed to tie up that game. But the Trojans were just able to snipe out that win in the second round.
Absolutely. Well, we'll have a post-game interview here for you shortly. Please don't go anywhere. It'll only be a few minutes. Thank you very much. One moment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the lobby with none other than Virgie. Virgie, what a display of games. I'm not sure if you noticed, but there was players ranked Ascendant on the other team. Were you guys concerned at all heading into it about the ranks?
Well, I don't want.
Oh, sorry, could you hit that one more time?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Perfect. So in regards to the ascendance that we saw, yes, it's a little nerve-wracking because the skill gap can be quite high, but I knew that we were going to be able to perform against them. I have full confidence in my team every time we play, so definitely not one of our main concerns.
And you can correct me if I'm wrong, but one thing I noticed, or maybe it was because I was present for some of the preset plays you guys are doing, but there seems to be a bit more of an emphasis on starting the rounds fast. Is that kind of the message from this week compared to last week?
100%. I agree with that. When we play aggressive, I think that we all mesh quite well. Even in the chaos, I think we thrive like really hard.
Yeah, amazing work, and that definitely showed through on the broadcast, no doubt about it. My final question for you, is there anything that you feel like you need to work on as a team ahead of your next week's matchup?
At this point, it's just getting our map pool a bit more open. Now that it's best of threes, we have to be able to perform on a lot more maps that may be selected.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time. Go enjoy the win with your team, and we will see you sometime next week, man. Thanks very much.
Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Beautiful. All right, folks, that brings us to the end of the broadcast. This has been Benny Dro, Evan Yokoyama on the call with you. Did I get your last name right?
Yes, you did.
Yeah,
You
they
did
don't
get
call
it
me a
right.
professional for nothing, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. I even get the names correct. All right. The next stream is going to be Monday. We're going to be following the varsity Overwatch team on their quest to find the NACE Overwatch playoffs. So hopefully we'll see you there. Thank you for all your time tonight, and thank you to Evan for joining me pro bono. Always a great show of dedication when you can put your own time into things. So thank you, Evan, for showing up, and thank you to everybody on the back end. We really appreciate you, and shout out all the Trojans athletes who put on these shows for us 3 times a week. All right, until next week, it's been Benny Dro, Evan Yokoyama, right here on Twitch and YouTube.